Kwang-hyun, you've been in the big leagues now for a full year, and you've been through a lot, but just based on how you came up from the minor leagues to when it all kind of clicked for you. But September in particular has really seemed to seem like your best month. Can you pinpoint anything in particular that's clicked for you?
Nothing necessarily. Just I think we got some good vibes going in there, and everyone's kind of feeding off them and staying consistent. And obviously, it's translating to the performance and just having fun with it. Honestly,
When things are going well for you offensively, especially from both sides of the plate, what are things that you notice that lead to that?
just consistency. Just different aspects of that, but just being in a good position to hit more often than not, being able to lay off pitchers' pitches, being able to swing at my pitches more often, things like that. Just letting the game come to me opposed to trying to make things happen. And luckily, just it's been going my way lately.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Ben Frederickson, St. Louis Post-Dispatch.
Hey Dylan, how do you kind of balance keeping your swing where you want it to and maintaining, what you guys have created good offensively while also trying to maximize, I guess, the off days and the chance for rest that you guys have built in by clinching when you did?
Yeah, just trying to stay consistent. I guess I really don't know how to answer that one aside from, just staying locked in mentally and giving the body some rest, but staying there mentally and just staying in the game every day. Even if you're not in there, staying in there, getting your swings in, all that stuff. Maybe not getting at bats that day, but finding different ways to just stay in the game.
Zach Silver, MLB.com.
Hey Dylan, we've talked a lot about how Nolan and you are next to each other in the clubhouse, and a lot of older guys you've leaned on. How valuable have they been just to go through this first September with fans in the stands? I know you went through it obviously last year, but to just go through sort of the up and down of the season, how much do you think that's just helped some of you younger guys like you, Kiz, and Laura, just to be able to go through this full season together and have these results?
Yeah, it's been great. Being able to lean on them and then also being familiar with guys you've played with in the past. It's a good blend, and it really helps kind of keep you level, keep you going the right direction every day. So it's something I'm real grateful for, and just honestly something that we're lucky to have here. I think we're definitely benefiting from it.
Is this something you seek out? Is this something that they sort of come to you for, or is that kind of just depending on the different days?
Yeah, it kind of goes both ways. I mean, as far as obviously it takes someone to be willing to help you out and kind of look out for you to do it. So it just speaks to the type of people we have in that clubhouse. But also just you gotta be able to kind of take what they say and figure out what works for you and what doesn't. And they'll be the first ones to tell you that not everything they say is going to work for you. But just the fact that they're willing to reach out and help is awesome. And then obviously the fact that they're willing to let me ask some rookie questions, I'm sure, pretty cool.
And the last thing I want to ask you about is you're the first rookie to have hit home runs from both sides of the plate twice in a season. I'm just curious what that means to you, and also the only Cardinals to ever do that are Beltran, who I know you look up to, and Lance Berkman. Just what that sentence kind of means to you.
That's pretty cool. Thank you. Yeah, it's something real special. Obviously not something that you try to do every day, but just something that happened. So I think it's cool. It definitely just speaks to me trying to be consistent, going out there and executing my plan. So, it's something I'm proud of for sure. Thank you.
Thank you.
Derek Gould, St. Louis Post-Dispatch.
Dylan, how do you look at sort of having your game at its best for October when it arrives? And is that something that a coach or somebody talked to you about, and as far as just kind of the length of the season and when to be kind of at the peak?
Yeah, I mean, it's a long season. Never been a part of one, full season like this. So I'm learning as well, but having veterans in there and then having Willie McGee to lean on, who, does a great job with me out there, does a great job with all of us in the outfield. So having him out there helps a lot. But, yeah, I think just the coaches have a good feel, the staff. They have a good feel on that. They've seen it before. So, yeah, I think we're all just kind of playing good ball, though, right now, and it's all translating to the right time, and we're just trying to keep rolling with it.
What did you learn about kind of the style of the postseason from last year's trip to San Diego?
You gotta bring it every day, no doubt. every inning, even every pitch. You can't take anything off. You got to play good, clean ball and go out there and win. Can't take anything for granted.
You take us through that catch you had in center field too. I mean, that's not the position you played. Obviously, you played a lot of early on, but not here for a while.
Yeah.
How that developed?
Which play? The one today, you said?
Yeah, the one today, the to lead off the end of the line drive, the end of the catch.
Oh yeah, that was. He hit that ball a little harder than I thought, and it just kind of took off. He hit it real well. Kind of that ball that hit right at you. You kind of have to wait and read it a little bit. So, yeah, fortunate enough I was able to get my glove on it and make a play because, keeping those guys off the bases is huge.
Last thing I want to ask you is just a general question. Like, how would you look at the season for yourself?
Was there a last part to that? My bad.
Are you very pleased with how this has gone?
Derek, you froze at the end there. If you want to repeat your question.
I just wanted general questions how you looked at your rookie season here. I know you got kind of an early start on it last year, but just to have the full season and what you think of how you've done here.
Yeah, I think the thing I'm most proud of is just how much I've learned and grown so far this year. It's had its ups and downs for sure for me personally. I think I could do a better job with certain things. I think I could be a little more consistent. There's definitely areas I can grow in my opinion. So there's definitely work to do this off season and going forward. But I'm just proud of how much I've learned and how much I've been able to grow this year.
Rob Raines, STL Sports Page.
Hey, Dylan, have we talked a lot and written a lot, obviously, about what Tyler and Harrison have done this month? We've kind of overlooked you a little bit here and added your voice into this conversation about the outfield as a whole. How do you feel about this month personally for you?
Yeah, I mean, they've done a heck of a job. They deserve it, no doubt about it. Me personally, I'm just going out there trying to do my thing every day, and the numbers will be there at the end if I do my job. So, yeah, I think I've done a better job this month than the last few, being more consistent and just getting out there and playing. I kind of missed a little bit of time, I think, last month, and just being back in there every day is great.
They kind of made the commitment this year going into the season. They wanted to find out what you, Tyler, and Harrison could do as a group. You guys think like you kind of answered that question pretty good this month?
Yeah, I'd say so. I mean, I think we've done a good job of going out there and showing what we're capable of, showing improvement in certain areas, and then, definitely I think we've also committed to just being better, like, being able to be coachable, being able to be team players, and I think that's something that has a lot of value.
Back to Benfred.
Dylan, it wasn't exactly breaking news, but Mike Schilt did say before the game that Waino will start the wild card game for you guys. What's it like when you guys know he's going to be on the mound? I know you guys go out and play hard for every pitcher, but we have seen at times a different level of play when he pitches. What is the confidence level in him in that one game?
Yeah, that's our guy. That's huge. That's great news, and like you said, we try to play great for everyone. But when Waino's out there, there's that little extra edge that just you get from him being out there. That competitive nature he's gotten kind of trickles out to the whole team and helps us play with good momentum and kind of just get the ball rolling.
Thanks, Dylan.
Thank you.